guys, Sphinx here. Today we're going to be doing a bit of a King of the Hill, what do you call it, 101, I guess. So, to start off, we should probably go over, like, what's good and what's not. Uh, so, what's not good is trolls like these, because they're fucking so annoying, and they will be in every single game you play. They will shoot you at spawn until someone buys a helicopter, and then they will get in that helicopter, and it's just annoying. Alright, so first off, you're gonna have a slot, one slot. I have two because I bought it. It's $10,000 in game money. So for the first one, you're gonna want medic. So get medic for your first one. For your second one, you're gonna want either ammo or engineer. For the third one, you're gonna want fatigue or engineer or ammo. So yeah, you're gonna want either of those. And then you can substitute any of those for something such as explosive or launcher or marksman or machine gunner, because they let you buy like light machine guns and sniper rifles, and explosion is just yeah, grenades and stuff. So moving on, let me just get my ammo perk. I usually run ammo and medic. I do find that's the best because medic gives you more medkits and lets you revive friendlies a lot faster, and ammo gives you more magazines, which I find I need all the time. Anyway, moving on to the guns and scopes and launchers and stuff. Handguns. You're probably not going to need a handgun until you've got a better gun than the first, which is only a 5.56 round, which is a rather small one. Let me just turn down the heli. Rather small round, to be totally honest. And this is a 7.62. It's an AK. So let me turn it back up. So yeah, you're probably gonna want. This is a 5.45. You're not gonna want that. That's smaller than the 5.56. You probably shouldn't buy anything smaller than 5.56. As you can see, I bought the Sting, which was the worst possible decision I ever made, and maybe a 9mm bullet, which is bigger than 7.62, but it took I think 7 shots to kill someone or something ridiculous like that, which is worse than my handgun. So yeah, that's a bad thing. So if you do enjoy like customization, like scopes and stuff on your guns, you're probably not going to want the AK. The AK may be a big bullet, and it only takes 2 shots to kill someone, but the iron sights are incredibly, like, as you can see, it's pretty bulky, and you can't really see anything that's, like, underneath you. So, yeah, it's a bit of a bulky gun. It takes a while to get used to. The Katiba, on the other hand, you can get scopes for this, and it's an incredibly versatile weapon. You can use it for so many things. With the suppressor I've found, so the suppressor perk, and ammo and medic would probably be the best, and then you'd put a scope on it here, which doesn't take a perk slot. So yeah, it's really up to you, but I do not recommend buying any of these 5.56 weapons. You can if you like, if you like legitimately good with the weapon. As you can see, this is a 5.8. I've never used this weapon, but it's probably better than the starting weapon. 6.5, that's a rather large round, and as you can see, as we start to go down, the bullets get bigger and bigger. And yeah. So, moving on to the rearming. If you somehow make it back from the battlefield, which is that marker right there, that's the battlefield. If you somehow make it back with your vehicle intact, or just running and running for years on end, then well done, first off, and rearm here and get back into battle. To be totally honest, what this does is it gives you all of your ammo back, all of your med kits. It pretty much respawns you without you taking a death. So that's very, very useful. I think I've used it like once or twice because it's incredibly hard to get back, and there isn't really any point in coming back unless you run out of ammo, which really you won't be needing any ammo with this gun because so many people use it, and you can just pick it up off of dead people's bodies. And if you do run out, which you probably won't because of the ammo perk, the same goes for medkits. For the appearance, as you can see, I'm using the ghillie. And yeah, so you'll start off with only this, and then you'll unlock this at level 3 or 2, I'm not entirely sure. And as you go along, you'll unlock these. This is level 20, and these are level 25. I'm looking forward to these. So once you do get to level 20, I do recommend using the ghillies, unless that's not the kind of person you are, and you're more of a, I don't know, just if you're a pilot, then use the pilot, because I don't know, it's cosmetics. If you're not really into cosmetics, then just use the best one you've got, like crewman or something. I'm gonna stick with the ghillie for now. I've always been a fan of ghillies. So yeah, that's the appearance, but be warned, the best you've got isn't always, like the first long isn't always the best, so crewman isn't the best. So as you can see, just over here, we've got a terrible pilot. Okay, we've got a laptop, and you press on the buy vehicles tab. You use the scroll wheel to, like, as you can see, reload, buy vehicles, and player menu. You go buy vehicles, and you'll have, I believe you'll have the quad bike and the off-road to start off. But that's it. So yeah, quad bike, off-road, and as you start to rank up, you'll get the killing, then the prowler, off-road, hunter, and you'll keep on going, and yeah, at level 20 I got the marshal, and then eventually you start getting tanks, which is incredible. Like, look at that, $8,500 just for, like, and admittedly it is an amazing piece of weaponry and transport at the same time, but it is rather expensive, so yeah, watch out. Make sure you don't spend all your money like I did on jets. So I guess we could do jets before helicopters now that we're on the topic. To be totally honest, I've wasted about 20 grand on jets so far. I haven't gotten a kill. I've never flown a jet before until, like, I got to level 20, and then I wasted all my money on freaking jets. And I'm just not good with jets. Full stop. Like, I just need to practice more, and perhaps if I got a joystick or something, then I'd be a little bit better. But unless you're an incredibly good flyer, don't waste the money on it. It's not worth it. Moving on to the helicopters. I don't recommend buying armed helicopters unless you have mates, such as, well, not mates, but friends, friendly peoples. And yeah, so you probably shouldn't take off in anything above the Hummingbird unless you plan on coming back in it. If you plan on coming back, then, like, don't buy the most expensive one. Like the Hellcat, sure, I'll buy it, it's only $1,000, but hey, I'm probably gonna make my money back because I'll drop off a bunch of people, I'll come back, get more people, drop off a bunch of people, and yeah, so on so on. So especially with the Blackfish, that is an incredible piece of equipment right there. So I'm gonna buy the Hummingbird, and we'll get into battle. As you can see, it, like, auto puts your camera onto the whatever you're buying. People at spawn shooting me. Anyway, pilot. And yeah, so I'll see you guys when I get in there. Alright, so before we get there, you may be thinking, yeah, paradropping's cool, like you're flying with a parachute and stuff, and it looks hella cool. Well, if you're an experienced flyer, please land. You get more points for dropping people off, and yeah, so I'm gonna try and land because I have someone in my heli, which I did not know until just now. I'm not the best of flyers, as you can probably tell. fact, no, I'm just gonna paradrop. So yeah, please land if you can. If you're an experienced flyer, which I am not, I do not have a joystick or anything like this, I am gonna paradrop, which is extremely risky. But yeah. So do not stop holding W. Try not to go towards towers if you can, and try and hit a bush when you land, or near bushes at least. And hold S just as you're about to land. By doing all of that, if you hold W when you land, you'll break your legs, and yeah, it'll be really irritating having to do that. So moving on to the how to, I guess, how to stay alive in the zone. I suggest hugging walls, which I'm not doing right now. Oh, get in there, mate. Right. I'm in a safe position. I can heal myself. I did get shot there, so luckily I survived. So moving on, how do you make points? So as you can see down here, where are we? Zoom out. Where are we? Over here. Alright, so this is the zone. As you can see, I'm just inside the zone. And objective offensive down the bottom. That means I'm like that my team doesn't own the area and I'm inside it. It's earned me $100 and 100 XP every 45 seconds. I'll get that experience and money. So it really encourages you to get on the objective and not sit back as a sniper. So yeah, try and get in there, and if you are gonna use the marksman perk, use a marksman rifle rather than a sniper rifle. As you can see, it just popped up again, so I get it every 45 seconds. I could even sit there just AFK, sitting down, and I'd still be getting XP. But yeah, and it's not like it's just fucking up your team because you're sitting on the objective for your teammates, and yeah. So moving on to the I guess how to stay away from enemies. What you want to do is you want to really hug walls and check your corners. Check every corner that you go around. You don't have to aim in and like slowly walk around it, because that's going to get you shot from behind and flanked really easily. So obviously you want the closest range possible when you're like, see how my AK is set on 100 because I'm in a city. That's generally the sweet spot, is about 100. I've tried 200 and I missed an easy headshot. I didn't purposely try it, but yeah, it was a lot harder to hit that headshot. I did end up killing him, but yeah. As you can see, player. As you can see, if I was like at 100 if I was at 200 meters, I probably would have had a slightly harder time killing him. Perhaps not him, but anyone at any further at all, I would have had a bit of a harder time, if you will. And yeah, it was just the best range for that experience. You will have places like these where that's like more like a 200 kind of range, so you'll want to go up to 200 and then just camp this. But yeah, you're probably not going to find any people like that. So, but camping is a kind of a good idea. Not for the entire game, but like sit there for a couple of seconds, see if anyone goes past. If no one does, then you're probably clear to go, and you move on. Anyway, oh, we traded, sweet. I guess that'll wrap up this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I guess the moral of the story is to try and stay on the objective, help teammates, communicate. I know I haven't been communicating in this video with my team because I've been recording, and yeah. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully this is genuinely helped you, and good luck on the battlefield. Hopefully I'll see you there.